these are the three main types of linear equations. There is the regular form, otherwise known as slope-intercept form, which is just y equals mx plus b. And then there's standard form, which is ax plus by equals c. And then there is point slope form, which is y minus y1 is equal to m times x minus x1. I'm going to show you each of these forms, and I'm going to show you how to convert them to each other. Okay, this is the first form, also the easiest one, called slope-intercept form. It's just y equals mx plus b. So the m is the rate of change, or the slope. So basically, it's how much it changes between points. And the x, if the m does not have anything below it in fraction form, then it will always be 1, so you don't need to do anything. Like, let me show you. If you have y equals 3x plus b, it's the same thing as y equals 3 over 1x plus b, because this just acts as the 1. So let's say you have y equals mx plus b, right? The b is just the starting point. So like, let's say you have y equals 4 over 5x minus 6, then you would start at negative 6, and then you go up 4 and then over 5. Okay, the next form is standard form. It's a bit more confusing to new people, more confusing than slope-intercept form, because it's just structured differently. But let's say you have y equals 9x plus 5. So the 9 is equal to a, since 9x is ax in this case. And then by, b would just be 1, since there's nothing here. And then 5 is the c. So to write this in standard form, it would just be 9x plus 1y is equal to 5. Okay, so the last form is point slope form. So like, let's say you have a point like -3, 5, and you have a slope of 8/3. So what you do is you would do y minus 5, because this is y, because x, y corresponds to that. So then y minus 5 is equal to the slope, which is 8/3, and then you'd put x plus 3, since the x in this case is negative. So once you have y minus 5 is equal to 8/3, and well, you'd distribute to the x and the 3. So x plus 8, and then you would subtract this, so subtract 5 equals 8/3 x plus 13, and that's your answer. Converting linear equations in standard form to slope-intercept form. So, for example, let's say we have 4y plus 2x equals 9. So just going to subtract 2x to get 4y equals 9 minus 2x. Subtract 9, 4y equals negative 2x plus 9. Divide by 4 on each of them. Then you get y equals negative 2/4 x plus 9/4. Simplify that to y equals negative 1/2 x plus 9/4. Easy. Okay, let's say we have a point-slope equation like y minus 3 is equal to 4x minus 2. So we're going to distribute and then we're going to add that. So y equals 4x minus 5, and we got that in that form now. So now if you want this in standard form, you're going to have to do y minus 4x equals negative 5. Done. This is how you find the linear equation between 2 points. So let's say you have points 1, negative 7, and 4, 9. So you would do 1 minus 4, which equals negative 3, and then negative 7 minus 9, which equals negative 16. So you do negative 16 over negative 3, which is just equal to positive 16 over 3. So then you would make a point-slope equation using the first one up here. Y plus 7 is equal to 16/3, and then x minus 1. You distribute y plus 7 is equal to 16/3 x minus 16/3. So now that you have this, you would subtract 7 to get it into slope-intercept form. And that would get you 37/3. Easy. So those are the 3 types of linear equations. If you found the video helpful, you could leave a like. If not, that's cool too.